Now, we take the next question, which is, if sine 3a is equal to cos a minus 6, find a. This can be done on the similar lines. We write sine 3a as cos 90 minus 3a, because sine theta is cos 90 minus theta. We get cos 90 minus 3a is equal to cos a minus 6. Again, equate the angles. We have 90 minus 3a is equal to a minus 6. Take a's on one side, numbers to the other. We get minus 4a is equal to minus 6 minus 90, that is minus 96. So, a is equal to minus 96 upon minus 4, which gives us 24. So, a is 24 degrees. Now, let's look at the next problem, which is evaluate sine 40 into sec 50 minus tan 40 upon cot 50 plus 1. Now, we have this expression. We want to find its value. Now, in the first term of the expression, we have sine and sec. So, we write sine in terms of cos as cos 90 minus 40 and sec in terms of 1 upon cos 50. Now, in the second term, we have tan 40 and cot 50. We write cot 50 as tan 90 minus 50. Now, this is possible because sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta, sec theta is 1 upon cos theta, and cot theta is tan 90 minus theta. In the expression, third term, we leave it as it is. Now, we simplify to get cos 50 into 1 upon cos 50 minus tan 40 upon tan 40 plus 1, which is equal to 1 minus 1 plus 1 equal to 1. So, the value of this expression is 1. Now, we have the next problem as, if 2 cos a minus root 3 is equal to 0, show that cos 3a is equal to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Now, here we are given 2 cos a minus root 3 is 0. We simplify this to get 2 cos a is equal to root 3, that is cos a equal to root 3 upon 2. Now, cos of what angle is root 3 by 2? We know that cos 30 is root 3 upon 2. So, angle A will be 30 degrees. Now, we can prove cos 3a equal to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. We start with the LHS, that is cos 3a. Cos 3a is equal to cos 3 into 30, that's cos of 90. Now, what is cos of 90 degrees? It's 0. So, we have got LHS as 0. Now, take RHS, which is 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. We substitute a as 30 degrees. We have 4 cos cube of 30 degrees minus 3 cos of 30 degrees. Now, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. We write the expression as 4 root 3 by 2 the whole cube minus 3 into root 3 by 2, which is simplified to get 4 into. Now, what is root 3 cube? 3 root 3 and 2 cube will be 8. So, we have 4 into 3 root 3 upon 8, which can further be simplified as 3 root 3 upon 2. Now the second term there will give us minus 3 root 3 upon 2. So we have 3 root 3 upon 2 minus 3 root 3 upon 2, which is nothing but 0. So RHS is 0. So we have proved LHS and RHS equal. Now let's look at this topic from the board point of view. This topic carries 3 marks in the ICSE board examination. There is generally one question based on this topic, mostly in section A. Now from this topic, where can you lose marks? Always remember to write down the formula that you are using, that is sin theta equals cos 90 minus theta, or cos theta is sin 90 minus theta, and so on. Also write cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta, or sec theta is 1 upon cos theta, and so on. Also remember, whenever you are solving a proof, always start with LHS and arrive at RHS. Now let's take some board problems. We start with the March 2005 board question, which is, without using mathematical tables, find the value of x if cos x is equal to cos 60 into cos 30 plus sin 60 into sin 30. Now without using mathematical tables, it means we do not need to use the log books. But you already know the trigonometric ratios of special angles. Those values you can use here. We have cos 60 is half, sin 30 is again half, then cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and sin 60 is root 3 by 2. We substitute this to get cos x is equal to cos 60 into cos 30 plus sin 60 into sin 30 as half into root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 into half. Simplify this as root 3 by 4 plus root 3 by 4. That gives us 2 root 3 upon 4, that is root 3 upon 2. Now we have cos x is root 3 upon 2. Cos of what angle is root 3 by 2? We know cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So x is equal to 30 degrees. So we have got the value of x as 30 degrees. Now we take the March 2006 board question, which is, without using tables, evaluate 2 tan 53 upon cot 37 minus cot 80 upon tan 10. Now in the first term, we have tan and cot. We write one ratio in terms of the other. So we can write cot in the denominator as tan 90 minus 37. And in the second term, we have cot and tan. So we write cot in the numerator as tan 90 minus 80. This can be simplified to get 2 tan 53 upon tan, what is 90 minus 37? 53, and 90 minus 80 will give us 10. So we have 2 tan 53 upon tan 53 minus tan 10 upon tan 10, which is 2 minus 1, that is 1. So the value for this expression is 1. Now we take the March 2007 board question, which is evaluate sine 80 degrees upon cos 10 degrees plus sine 59 degrees into sec 31 degrees. Now in the first term we have sine and cos. So we write sine in the numerator as cos 90 minus 80, and in the second term we have sine and sec. So we write sine as cos 90 minus 59, and we write sec as 1 upon cos 31. This has been possible because sine theta is cos 90 minus theta and sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. Now we simplify this to get cos 10 upon cos 10 plus cos 31 into 1 upon cos 31. They cancel. We are left with 1 plus 1, which is nothing but 2. So the value for this expression is 2. Now let's look at the next sum. Now here we want to evaluate sine 25 upon sec 65 plus cos 25 upon cosec 65. It's told without using tables. Now in the first term we have sine 25 and sec 65. So we write sine 25 as cos 90 minus 25. And sec 65 as 1 upon cos 65. Now in the second term we are given cos 25 and cosec 65. Now cos 25 we write as sine 90 minus 25 and cosec 65 as 1 upon sine 65. Simplify this to get cos 90 minus 25 gives us 65, which is equal to cos 65 upon 1 upon cos 65. Now this cos 65 is the denominator of the denominator goes to the numerator. So we have cos square 65 upon 1. Now for the second term, sine 90 minus 25 gives us sine 65 and 1 upon sine 65. Again that sine 65 goes to the numerator. We have sine square 65 upon 1. So we have cos square 65 plus sine square 65, which is nothing but 1, because sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So the value for this expression is 1. Now, Let us look at the brain map for this topic. We have seen the complementary angles, the ratios of special angles and the ratios of complementary angles. Let's revise them at a glance. Complementary angles, if the sum of two angles is 90 degrees, they are called complementary angles. Special angles, we have sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot for 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degrees. Then ratios of complementary angles, we've seen sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos 90 minus theta is sine theta, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is tan theta, cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta and sec 90 minus theta is cosec theta. This topic just covered is one of the simplest topic of the syllabus, and so you must utilize the maximum and get full marks in this topic in your ICSE board examination.